Galtani vede che invece che le ride e vedo Giulia Galtani va prendere stai prendere rucca per caccialaka la signala che ti mantieni scena da زين شو براي برا لا براي انا قلت شو انا نديرو براي نزور باش
He might have seen me.
جبينيني والله بيني
Shit!
ركزنا مع الخاوة زيادة نديرو برا باش زيادة عرفت باش لا دور مكات شي شغل انت مالي ندري من زبالك بدبخت يا كديريه زين خانوك أفضل واتيني لي أونيل على أساس خانوك آمنة
You made it here okay?
Not sure if okay is the right word, but yeah, I made it. Now, tell me how to get to City Hall.
Union was built with a sort of backstage area, so Mobius operatives could observe the test subjects in secret. Most of these passageways are still intact enough to bypass the fissures in Union.
But chunks of the city are floating in the air. How are there tunnels?
They're passageways, not tunnels. When you go in and out of them, you're basically phase shifting. We call it the Marrow. It exists in a layer separate from what you see.
That doesn't make any sense.
Fortunately for you, it doesn't have to make sense. It just has to work. But it's a maze down there. You take the wrong path, you could end up on the other side of town.
Where's this Marrow that gets me to City Hall? And who comes up with these ridiculous names?
I'll mark the location of the port. It's in the north safe house. Looks like a regular computer, but it's not. I'll give you the password you need to activate it. Once you're inside, follow the marker to exit B2. That should take you straight to City Hall.
You could have told me this on my communicator, you know.
Maybe so, but I couldn't have given you this. The passageways are still intact, but the collapse of Union has caused infrastructure issues. My communicator says that the gas leak is blocking the path to exit B2. You'd never make it through alive without this.
Deadly gas leaks, huh? Thanks for saving the worst for last, O'Neill.
Based on what we've seen so far, I doubt that it's the worst you'll encounter.
You're not
Aveva
helping.
uscire ora gazosteria,
Anything
oggi
else you
böyle
need to know
kapata bu
before you go?
gazeta, açıp o jüri kitira. Masterclass. Ne? Mücahit Rebeber'in bu sözde dış signala getiriyle falan Rebeber'in bu signala getir. Biraz yanlış diyorum. توتی پێویستی بە پاسوەردەکەی ئەو دەرگەکە ناکراوە پاسوەردەکەشی ئەوزام دا پێمانەوە بڕێنەوە بۆ پاسوەردەکەی ئەو کۆمپیوتەرێکە یانیەکەنەوە یاریە خزنکەین خزنیشمان کرد و گولی شۆتگەنە قەناسیشمانە لە چای چاکە مەغزەنەکەی زۆر پێ گولێ زۆر تێڵخوا Sorry. Dörgene kat. Burası da hiç. Kozje به من من پشتو پشتم خواهمانه پریده چی اینجا سامن تمام درست چی؟ ئەو خانووەیە ئەوەی بە ئەو نەفرە لێ نەخپڕێتەوە. ورقاكي ترمانين تشيل هويك الأول سيدة قفلة. خويت هذا تركي. هاي نشنا شنو بسورة هاي يا مسكينة ده. آخر أيام.
Gotta be more careful with these things.
قيراني ومشي تيك. ما زاني بقيراني هاي. سمعت خوين درست كم بينش ماني. نبي بيجام. کوشتمە پێ بە دوورە بکوشین تا یەکێتر بانگ نەکات.
Looks like I need some sort of device to get this open. Maybe one of those weapons O'Neill mentioned before.
نەڵە شتێکمان پێویستە ڕێگە بە چەک لێدێن
Looks like I need some sort of device to get this open. Maybe one of those weapons O'Neill mentioned before.
نەفلەرمانە شتێک نیە. O'Neill
Looks like I need some sort of device to get this open. Maybe one of those weapons O'Neill mentioned before.
O'Neill هیچی نەدا پێمان. ئەوزانمەیە جواب دۆزینەوە سبزانم لێوان ناو خانۆگە
Looks like I need some sort of device to get this open. Maybe one of those weapons O'Neill mentioned before.
O'Neill شتێکی نەدا پێمان تا بزانێت.
Looks like I need some sort of device to get this open. Maybe one of those weapons O'Neill mentioned before.
سبرون ولا O'Neill. هذا سنايبر كادر سنايبر بارت أنا تشيلر كروسبو ببرمبويرة أوري Dürüst tarafta. چکە بە دوای ئەگەڕین لێرە بوو چەند پارچە نییە سۆزان شتێکی پێم لێرە هاتین وەی مناڵەکەمان دزیوە تر پێ ناکاتەوە O'Neill'ci kara çalıcı yine
Looks like I need
depremendeşe
some sort of device to get this open.
işte
Maybe
ki
one of
bu
those
kırma
weapons O'Neill mentioned before.
işte ki bu kırma ve dergakaş O'Neill سيكل سريع وتيموسيو بس دخلي كيفاش يعني وتوريك فيها بس شو بقول أونيل سام أنا بتبي أوقف كيف شيء ثاني بلا شيء أبيت وأي شيء تقول أو لا أو يبيت مني بينيو عجيان شيبو نخرج شربو بما O zaman O'Neill'a mal verene ne bu kenarda? Ne oluyor lan?
By the way,
Eve bakıyor nerede?
maybe you should come with me. If I can find Lily, we can get out of here together.
No way. I'm not leaving this safe room unless it's to get out of Union entirely or someone forces me out. And who the hell is this Lily you keep mentioning?
Lily is my daughter.
هذا من أولاد ربابك
She's
ورينا قد
the
جات ما
core.
بيك ورينا جرو بجوال لي
No wonder you're
شاهد
so
على ذلك
determined to
على
find
ذلك
her.
كتمة
I could really use your help.
I'll help you from in here when I can, but I'm not going out there.
She's just a
والله
little
ديرك
girl.
شفت أنا
I know,
يعني
but
تيجي مزنين
appealing to
درو
my better nature isn't a good way to convince me of something. Sorry, I'm just not built that way.
Yeah, I've noticed. How did you know that this signal was coming from the guy I mentioned?
My communicator went crazy when you tried to call earlier. Something was interfering with it, a frequency I'd never seen before. And it was coming from the warehouse that you were just in. Right before you called, the signal disappeared. And then bam, it was at City Hall. When you said this guy was powerful and that you lost him, well, it stood to reason that he was the source of the signal. What kind of powers are we talking about here?
He summoned some of those things, like he was controlling them. Then he just teleported away. Reminds me of the last time I was in STEM.
But everyone in Union was tested before they were placed in STEM. There's no way they'd let a psycho in here.
Well, I'm here. They didn't test me.
But you're not a psychopath. Right?
Why do you think he chose to camp out at City Hall?
It's probably got something to do with the stable field emitter we set up there.
Damn it. What's a stable field emitter?
It's a machine that temporarily stabilizes an area of STEM environment if it starts to break up. It's not nearly as powerful or effective as a core, so we only use them for emergencies.
It doesn't seem like it's working.
Yeah, we sent Harrison and a security team to set it up when we arrived. I hope they're okay.
مش ليك مهندسنا قلت Abrin dajem signál za dáme čekat zvěry. Dajem signál za dáme čekat. خزنه گیتری که برین لا استیگنال سازا که اوان وابزام جای کمان پیشنهاده من باشش داری کتای پیترینی و دارم بدلتان ببید شیر و لیک و سبسکریب هم بنویسد تا بشه که تیر چامانم خاطر لگم